Breaking news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It's relatively a new concept that has been gaining momentum every year. Despite an initial delay, the much anticipated Culinary Fusion went off without a hitch, and for participants, it has become a big marketing tool as well. Italia Hall reports.
Culinary Fusion 2016 desserts, food, and beverages. The event has been dubbed a huge success. The director of the Ministry of Tourism, Grand Bahama, Betty Bethel, says it's events like these that separate Grand Bahama from other destinations where food is featured in unique ways.
Not only is this event making leaps and bounds in the tourism industry, but it's also pulling out of our community brand new businesses and actually testing and challenging the community to step their game up when it comes to representing us from a foodie perspective. So thank you, Sean.
Vice President of Move Marketing, Jillian Lightbourne, says this year featured new categories and new vendors.
Our categories were based on the best dessert, your overall winner, best taste, best presentation, and the crowd voted. We, of course, set up stations where the crowd was able to vote at the GBPA in West Grand Bahama Station, and they went out and they voted for their favorites.
The event featured over 20 vendors. In the food category, the Garden Cafe placed first, followed by Zauber's Restaurant and Cafe in second, and Out to Sea Bar and Grill placed third. Delish Pastries and Chocolates won the dessert category. They were followed by Zauber's, then Out to Sea Bar and Grill. Bristol Wines and Spirits captured the beverage mixologist category, followed by the Commonwealth Brewery, who placed second, and Zauber's third. Executive of Groups and Events at the Ministry of Tourism, Josine Brockbank, says some of the winners were first-time participants.
I would like to thank all of the participants of this year's Culinary Fusion 2016, especially in the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew. The impact it had on the island, as well as our vendors, their businesses, their homes, the fact that they were still able to come out, provide for the expo as well as the competition. We'd like to say thank you for that, and we hope to see you next year with more fierce competition.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
In other news, the Ministry of Education ushering in the Yuletide season today with the annual Festival of Carols. Students were at their very best as they celebrated the meaning of Christmas. Kimberly Mullings was there.
Nearly all schools on the island participated in the 2016 Festival of Carols put on by the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. This year's theme was celebrating the true meaning of Christmas.
Wonderful program. Excellent. The Spirit of God was in this place.
Ministry of Education District Superintendent for Grand Bahama, Bimini, and the Keys, Mary Cooper, says that the program this year was exceptional. She was thrilled that the festival was held on St. Nicholas Day.
Our children performed at another notch. You know, God is so wonderful. It was like a miracle to see how our children performed after suffering Hurricane Matthew and coming out some of our schools like 8 Mile Rock High School, Martintown, Bartlett Hill, relocated, Lewis Yard, but yet we are here today to sing God's praises.
During offering time, musician Kevin Tomlinson took to the keyboard impromptu to perform for the audience who enjoyed it. Senior Education Officer at the Ministry of Education, Galen Pinder, says it was wonderful to once again witness the level of talent across Grand Bahama in schools, adding that education is just as important as the arts.
A well-rounded person is not only academic, but a well-rounded person also displays the God-given talent that God has given to them. And in our schools, we have awesome programs. In all of our schools, we have our performing arts program. Our music teachers are top-notch, and they go way above the call of duty to prepare their students for festivals such as this and others.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Well, two primary schools receiving a major donation this week that should go a long way in setting up a proper computer lab at both institutions. The Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama, Nico Grant, presenting 12 computers to Lewis Yard Primary and 20 computers to Bartlett Hill Primary, both schools also receiving a printer.
My focus in this fiscal year are twofold. One, the improvement of sporting and recreational infrastructure in my constituency. I was pleased to have constructed a covered bleacher down in Hunters. Unfortunately, it was damaged by Hurricane Matthew. We also constructed a gazebo in the Sunrise Park in the Sunrise subdivision, and at the Anita Doherty Park in the Caravel Beach area, a covered bleacher is presently under construction. The second part of it is the computerization of the primary schools in my constituency.
Lavonna Saunders of the Lewis Yard Primary School and principal of the Bartlett Hill Primary School, Gia Walker, are grateful for this donation.
On behalf of Lewis Yard Primary School's family, we would like to thank you for your kind and wonderful donation. I assure you that we will make the best of each and every one of them. Thank you very much. I dearly appreciate them.
Well, thank you.
Mr. Grant, the Bartlett Hill Primary family, thanks you so much for this wonderful donation. It came at just the right time. You know, Matthew caused some bad things to happen, but thanks to you, we have awesome things that are happening for Bartlett Hill.
In other news, Little Island Chefs is a recreational cooking program for young people at the YMCA. Instructor Benia Dean has rolled out an interactive initiative, Cookies for a Cause, in time for the holidays, partnering with local schools to assist the children's home.
So we're hosting Christmas cookie decorating parties at various schools. Grand Bahama Academy is one of our partners. So we come in, we have a big old Christmas cookie decorating party, and proceeds go to the Grand Bahama Children's Home. Children love the holidays, they love cookies, they love sweets, and it's a fun activity for children of all ages.
K-5 students at Grand Bahama Academy, Kyle Knowles, Walton Murray, and Tia Keegan Keo enjoyed decorating their cookies with their classmates.
Go ahead and tell me what's on yours.
Marshmallows, cereal, sprinkles, sauce. We put frosting on there and we put sugar and then we put the next frosting and then we just put then we put cookies, we can put whatever you want to, and then we put marshmallows.
I liked making the cookies, and so I used some white frosting, and then I put some green sprinkles and then some pink sprinkles. And I decorated with some cereal and some coconut and some pretzels.
Well, Little Island Chefs will continue the holiday initiative throughout the month of December at various schools across Grand Bahama, climaxing with a Winter Kids Cooking Camp from December 19th to the 23rd at the YMCA. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Jackie from Freeport asks, I have really bad pain and swelling in my left ankle for the past 1 week, to the point that I cannot even walk because of the pain. What could this be? Jackie, thanks for your question. There are several reasons why you could be experiencing pain and swelling in your ankle. For example, trauma or a sprain. But since you did not mention these, another reason could be gout. Gout is a complex form of arthritis and is characterized by severe attacks of pain, redness, and swelling in joints, often the joint at the base of the big toe, but it can also occur in your feet, ankles, knees, hands, and wrists. The pain is likely to be the most severe within the first 4 to 12 hours. An attack of gout can occur suddenly, often waking you up in the middle of the night with a sensation that the affected joint is on fire. After the most severe pain subsides, some joint discomfort may last from a few days to a few weeks. Later attacks can last longer and affect more joints. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us to check on sports while we return.